here at Cloudland Canyon State Park for the Run Bum 50 miler today. Pretty cold. I think it's about 36 degrees. Really having a hard time deciding exactly what I want to wear, because obviously you don't want to be freezing, but you also don't want to be overdressed. So I'm thinking about starting a little cold and then hopefully warming up. Should be fine. There is a drop bag pretty early, so if I really need to add something, I can. It's 5:15. Start is at 6 o'clock. So we'll be shooting some videos throughout today. Let you guys see some of this beautiful park.
400. Slow down a little bit.
About 5 minutes till start.
On that hill.
Group one, we're going to get you guys kind of over here. When we get started, we're going to hug the tree line around, and we're going to follow blinking lights till you hit single tractions to kind of thin everybody out.
There we go. Hello. Alright, come on.
Alright guys, we're finishing the first loop. A little over 5 miles. Just climbing back out of the canyon one time before we go back down in it. Sun's just now coming up. Starting to see how amazing it is out here. Catch you again soon. Alright guys, just left the first aid station. I'm running super conservative so far, almost painfully conservative, but from everything I've read, these first few miles first 20 miles are the toughest. So got a little road section here. We're just kind of cruising along, making up a little bit of time, but hopefully the last 30 is runnable like they say, and we'll be in good shape. Alright guys, finally back in the trails. Got passed by a lot of people on the road, but I really had no intentions of pushing, so I just let them go. Probably somewhere around 20th place right now, but I feel really good. Excited to be back in the trails. Long day to go. Let's see what happens. Alright guys, we are down in the bottom of the canyon. Sorry, I'm talking to my camera. Headed down, I think it's called Silton's Gulch. Kind of a long out and back here before we head back up the canyon. Literally waterfalls everywhere. It's gorgeous. Basically just running this creek bed all the way down. Here comes the leader. Good work, man. What's up guys? Still cruising the gulch. Just past the half marathon mark. Still feeling great. Still staying super conservative, sticking to the game plan, just enjoying these trails a lot. We got about another half mile till the turnaround, the aid station, and then we head back up to the top of the canyon, so we'll get that first climb up the steps. So that's kind of what I'm saving the legs for. Alright guys, coming up on this next aid station. I have plenty of water, plenty of fuel, so it's gonna be a touch and go for me. Morning.
We're gonna 20.
20.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Thanks, guys. Is that Nikki? What's up, girl? All right, guys, we're a little over 15 miles in, getting back to the waterfalls. We're going to start to climb. Getting a lot of elevation in the first part of this race, which is nice. Get it over with. Get a good view of this other waterfall before I start climbing these stairs. So Nikki and John, I passed them about, I don't know, about a half mile back, and they started 10 minutes after us, so it looks like they're doing good. There's the waterfall, guys. Alright guys, almost missed recording the stairs because I was fueling, but you can see where we came from, way down the gorge there, headed back up, and we're gonna dip back down.
There's the waterfalls.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
We're gonna see another waterfall before we get back out of the canyon. Still feeling good. We're sitting like right around 15th place, I think, right now. Here we go, coming up on this waterfall. We're literally just coming up, checking it out, turning around, and going back. It's beautiful. Wish I could hang out, but gotta get back up. Alright guys, here's some of the steps that we were talking about. We've covered about 80% of them, but you can see how long and tedious they are. They just keep going. They're steel, so they're a little slick, but definitely not running them anyway. Alright guys, this is what it's all about. If you don't slow down and look around at this point, you're missing the whole point of the race. It's so gorgeous. Much clearer than yesterday. Yesterday was cool with all the fog and clouds, but in the daylight, it's breathtaking. Alright guys, we're working our way back up, almost back to the next aid station. I think we're roughly 17 and a half, 18 miles in. What's up guys? How you doing? Alright guys, out of that aid station, just cruising through the woods now. Pretty runnable sections, still just hanging in there, going on feel, running my own race. Feels really good. It's a little slow through the transition back there, fighting with gloves. Ended up taking them off. It's starting to warm up. It's just beautiful out here. Roughly getting close to the 20-mile mark, I believe. Be back. Hey, what's up guys? We're coming up on about the halfway point, 25-ish miles. Just kind of rolling hills, single track right now. Beautiful day. Actually getting a little warm. I might take one of these layers off at the next aid station, but it's kind of tricky because you get in the shadows and it gets cold again. So just now starting to go through my first wall. Legs are getting a little tired, so really trying to conserve, hang on to what I got. Right now on pace for right around 10 hours, but I feel like we've been doing a lot of downhill running, so could be brutal going back, but a lot of work to be done, so we'll see what happens. What's up, guys? Coming to the next aid station, roughly 27 miles. All right, guys. I was in a bad spot mentally for there for a little while. My watch is reading like I was way off pace. I was trying to figure everything out, but everybody around me that I spoke with was basically 2 miles ahead on their watch than where mine was. So my watch is reading 27.5 miles. We're actually close to 30, so that was good news. Still getting really tired, so probably definitely not going to make the 10-hour mark, but I'm holding a really good position if I can hold on to it. I'm sitting about, really a little better than I expected to. So if I can hold on to it, I'll be very happy, but like I said, 20 more miles, so anything can happen. Still rocking this long single track out and back. I've seen just the leader so far, headed back the other direction. I think there's about 11 people between he and I, but again, he's solid 6 miles ahead, so he's flying. That's it for now, guys. All right, guys, this is the last major climb that I know of. The top of Lookout Mountain, looking down. I'm guessing that's looking over Tennessee. It's time to head back down. What's happening? Smile for the camera. How you guys doing?
Good, how are you?
Feeling all right?
Yeah, how are you?
Great. Thank you. All right, guys. We're about mile 35. Still feeling pretty good. Got my legs back coming down that long descent. I'm pretty happy with that. I usually have trouble running down hills this late in the race, and felt good the whole time. Really climbing now. From here to mile 40 is going to be pretty slow moving. We'll see what happens from there. Still sitting, I think, somewhere around 11 or 12, but I'm not 100% sure. Still beautiful views. This section really reminds me a lot of my Great Seal back in Ohio, so feels like home. All right, as far as I could tell, we should only have about another mile left. Just over 10 hours right now, so really happy that I was able to kind of hold the pace that I was at almost 5 hours ago, so happy with that. Placement wise, I lost a couple of spots. I think I'm sitting around 13th right now, but with the training that I've been able to do, I'm really happy with that. So see what happens. Kind of a guess on the rest of the distance, but from everything that I've heard, probably about a mile to a mile and a half from here. All right, guys, we're at the last 10th of the mile, headed up to the finish line.
Hi, Mom.
Good shit.
Good job, dude.
Thanks, brother. Here's Miss Charlotte.
Hi. Awesome, man.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. What's up, Chris?
so good.
All right.
Oh, good to see you, man. Good work.
Nice.